Welcome to Friday night Martinis a la Palm Springs. As I told you before, I'm going to be making, most of the drinks are going to have fruity additions to them. And tonight, because next week is Easter and I'm going to make you a really special martini next week, I'm going to do two tonight with the fruits that we have on the trees here. It's just wonderful to be able to just go out and pull something off a tree. This is the oranges that I'm going to be using in one of them. I think it's an orange. It might be something else, a Tangelo or something like that. I'm not sure, but it tastes very sweet and it's really good in this drink. Okay, the first one is called an Old Flame. Now, if you're a Negroni lover, you will like this one because it does have it's a la Negroni, if you want to call it that, and it's quite tasty. I don't like it with too much of the Compari because it's very bitter, which is one of the ingredients. So I'm going to give you a couple of little tips here when we're doing these ones. Okay, first ingredient is an ounce of gin. Gin or vodka always goes well with a martini, as you know. Okay, ounce of that. The next ingredient is a half an ounce of triple sec or cointreau, whichever you have. They're both the same, pretty much the same thing. Cointreau's maybe a little, it's a name brand, so it's maybe a little more expensive actually. The next thing I'm going to add is, the recipe asks for a sweet vermouth, but I'm not a big fan of sweet vermouth, but I'm going to try some lillet. Now, I want to show you something that you need to pay attention to. Here's my lillet, love it always. If you don't put it in the fridge, it gets bitter, if you want to call it that. It's not a good flavor. It's almost like wine that's been left out for 2 weeks. So I have some extra that I put in. If you can see the difference in the color, one is very, very dark and the other one is quite light. This one is fresh, this one's not. So you definitely will know a difference when you taste it, for sure. So half an ounce of lillet that I'm using. You can, as I said, you can certainly use sweet vermouth, no problem there at all. Then I'm going to add an ounce of orange juice, freshly squeezed. Delicious oranges, there you go. And now just a dash of Compari. As I said, it did say that it was supposed to be half an ounce, and I just found it was way too strong. So just a little dash. That might even be too much, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, now give it a good shake. And put it in your martini glass. Be very orangey. That's an orange. Now what I did is I took orange slices and I baked them just to throw on top because it is called an Old Flame, so I flamed the oranges. So just for effect, throw them in. Oh, got a little bit of the orange stuff there. There you go. So here you go. Here's an Old Flame. Is my taster going to come and try it tonight? No, he is here, so maybe he will. He didn't last week, but he might this week. Here he comes. I can just feed him right over the bar. Not bad? Okay. Oh, good. He's got a thumbs up after all. That's wonderful. Okay, I'm going to put that one aside for a minute. And then we're going to make the other one, which is really pretty simple. There's nothing fancy about it. I would like to have, I've just got regular gin. My preference would be to have Empress because it's purple and it's beautiful and it makes a lovely color drink. So, but I'm just going to do this one for now. It'll be fine. So I've got my little shaker with ice in it for this one, so I didn't have to change. So this time it's 2 ounces of gin. 2 ounces of gin, an ounce of elderflower, my favorite, I love elderflower. An ounce of elderflower, and if it fits in this little shaker, 2 ounces of grapefruit juice. Just. Okay, now give that one a shake. If you got room to shake it in a little shaker. cold. Pour it in the glass. And garnish with a little grapefruit. There. Now the grapefruits are beautiful. You can see they're just gorgeous. They really are delicious. This is a red grapefruit, not ruby red, but red, and it's as sweet as can be. You don't need any addition at all. So, taster, can you come and try this one now? I love making 2 of them. You got more to practice with then. Oh, he's giving me a 2 thumbs up on that one. Here, show me your 2 thumbs. 2 thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you very much for joining me. And next week, like I said, we're going to make a lovely Easter one. It's going to have chocolate in it. It's going to have caramel. It's going to be unbelievably good. Anyway, have a really wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next Friday for our last session in Palm Springs. Anyway, have a good day.